Hi, I'm MJ.
And I'm AJ.
And today we're going to show you how to make a friendship braiding loom. So this is to make bracelets or cords. They make good lanyards. And we're just going to show you how to make this. If you got a kit from us, you're going to need your thread and your lid. If you're doing this at home, you can do this with a hot chocolate lid, a sour cream or cottage cheese lid, or a butter lid, just really any plastic lid. And then as far as string goes, it is going to use some of your length. So if you go about triple the length that you want it to be, this one's almost quadruple the length, then we did ours doubled over so that it's got a loop so that we can tie our knot back in through the end. So to make the loom itself, the first thing that I'm going to do is cut the ridge off of this. AJ's doing hers a little differently, and the first thing that she's doing is marking her cuts for her lines that are going to go in. And then you don't want to cut too far into here, but we're just going to do 8 cuts on alternating sides, kind of like you're cutting a pizza. So AJ marked hers out.
Plus sign with an X over it.
What?
He said a plus sign with an X over it. If they're not super even, don't worry about it. If you're using a lightweight plastic, it's going to be easier to cut the center. You do need a center hole in these. If you're using a heavier weight plastic, it makes it a lot easier if you warm the center up. Just hold the center over a candle for a few minutes, and that will make it really soft and easy to cut through. Huh? What's wrong? It's not going to cut?
No,
You might have to cut your ridges off first.
that's what I'm trying to do. I wouldn't cut into it.
See if it's your scissors. Once you have your plastic loom made, you're just going to poke that knotted end down through your center hole, and that's where your braid's going to head as you get it done. Now the next part's probably the more time-consuming part, and that is that you want to match your colors together, and you're going to need 2 threads
Per color.
in each one of these holes with 1 hole left empty.
Or with this one, you could also just cut all the way in. Couldn't you, Mom? With this one,
You could cut what?
all the way into the center.
Yeah, but you don't need to. If you cut all the way to the center, then your stuff's gonna move. Already having issues. I cut my center hole a little too big.
I don't know how to cut my center.
Tell me when you're to that point. Now, as I'm separating mine out, I'm trying to keep them so I don't have the same colors next to each other, but once you have them separated, you can
Mine is all the same.
figure that out a little bit better.
I cut them a little far in, but
Oh, cool. And mine, I had accidentally done a couple that I'd pulled that only had 6 threads instead of 7. Most of you in your kits should have 7. We'll see if AJ has 7. You can do it with 6. It just makes it a little bit more complicated. Okay, you can see hers. She's cut it pretty far in. Apparently the kids know the heart wigs.
No.
Saying hello.
No. It was a tick.
Mm.
That's lovely.
No, that's not who you think it is. Okay, so she's got her loom ready to go.
Try to start colors a teeny bit.
Mm-hmm. Just pointing your brother to. So the important thing to remember about these is that as you go, you're going to skip 2. If you only have 1 empty space, you're going to still just skip 2. And with 6, mine's going to be kind of wonky and we'll probably have a rotating empty hole. So you can see that it's starting to create knots. Nope, they're never going to overlap. Got to have them next to each other. I've not done it with 6 before.
It's going to be interesting because I have 6.
Oh no, did we do a bunch of them with 6? Instead of 7?
I think so. Wait, no, I think I might actually have 7. 2 colors were really, nope. I do have 6. See.
Hmm?
Oh yeah, so.
Okay, she's got 7, so it's going to
Why is there
work.
an extra hole?
So there's an
There's
extra
supposed to
hole
be.
because you're going to count backward from the hole, 1, 2, and then move this string to there.
Huh?
Move this green string to that hole, to that slot.
1.
Yep. And that'll create a new hole, and then you count backwards from it, 1, 2. So this one, you take the third one, you're skipping 2. There you go. And then turn it and do it again. 1, 2, take your third string.
Hey.
You want to
looks
keep
like
your
an
bottom
octopus.
sorted as you go. Yeah, it's kind of a jellyfish. Can't be an octopus. It
It's
only has
jellyfish.
7 strings.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it has 14, which still makes it not an octopus.
True.
Jelly-ish.
Wait, which way do you... I just forgot which one I moved.
You don't have to remember which one you move. Just count backwards from the empty space.
Count this way, that way, that way.
Yep. You do want to make sure that you're keeping those bottom parts sorted out. And as you can see, it starts to come out as a cord. This is a really good handcraft that you can do while you're watching TV because you can still kind of pay attention to what's going on. So essentially what I've determined is if you have 6 strings, you just have to pretend one of your slots does not exist.
You have to
'Cause-
keep your eye on that. So.
Yeah, because otherwise, you just end up making 2 twisty things. What's up, babe?
I was confused 'cause
It just takes time before it starts to to show. If I'd counted my threads before and realized, then I would have made one fewer hole. Anyway, decidedly, it's really hard if you only have 6. If you have 7, it works out great.
What's tomorrow's?
Tomorrow's Tuesday. Have we done that? Do we have that?
These ones do take quite a bit longer. Tomorrow we're going to do another pop-up card to send to someone that you can't go visit. And we're going to do kind of a springtime flower theme where we're getting close to Easter. And we're just going to keep twizzling away at these. If you have any questions, just drop us a message and we'll try to get back to you as soon as we can. Hopefully, we will see you tomorrow again at 12:30.